John 1, 1 through 18. This is a profound passage that begins the Gospel of John. I would like to focus, out of all these verses, just on one verse, verse 14, which says, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth." The Word is not a clever nickname for Jesus. It is his identity. Jesus was with the Father in the beginning, and by the word of Jesus, everything was created. And in the ultimate show of condescension, the Creator entered into his created world and took up residence with us. Jesus didn't simply pay a visit to his creation. He came like the rest of us as an infant, born of a woman. And as he grew up, he walked the soil. He ate the food. He drank the water. He shared in all the natural human experiences we know as life. Except for one. He never sinned. He knew no sin. In verse 14, John reveals that they beheld his glory. The glory as of the only begotten of the Father. Everywhere he went, every conversation he had, everything he did was done walking in the will of the Father. Even though his divine glory was masked in human flesh, the experience of being with Jesus overwhelmed the gospel writer. And John writes that Jesus was full of grace and truth. This had to be a startling reality, to be in the presence of someone literally full of the beautiful attributes of the Father, grace and truth. This means that there was never a careless word spoken out of Jesus' mouth, never a step in the wrong direction, always knowing what to say and how to say that, revealing the love of the Father and following the law perfectly. Yet, not once did he stray into legalism. Backing up 2 verses, we see how this applies directly to us. "But as many as received him, to them he gave the right to become children of God, to those who believe in his name, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but they were born of God. Those who receive him become his children, believe in his name. They are born of God." This is God's Christmas gift to us. The gift of faith in Jesus, being born of God. And he gives us the right, the authority, to become children of God. What a blessing, what a privilege. Merry Christmas.